Okay, girls, now we will continue the lesson that we started, I think, on Sunday. So we will continue on page 51. Please bring your books and let's start, I think, with exercise 2. Okay? Bring your books and open it on page 51. Okay? Okay, girls. Okay, this is page. I will write the page here. 51. Okay? Let's start with exercise 2. So today we will continue on division between a decimal number and a whole number, or a one-digit number. Okay? So let's start with exercise 2. I want you to participate with me on the chat. Okay? So let's start. I want first to estimate the answer, then I will find the quotient. So you remember, when I want to estimate the answer, I have to round the number or the dividend. Okay? But when I have a decimal number, I have to round the number into the nearest number I can divide it on the divisor right here. What I mean? Okay, look, in exercise 2, I want to divide 17.15 hundredths on 7. So I want to round this number into the nearest number I can divide it on 7. So what is the nearest number to this number that I can divide it on 7? You have to think about it. The nearest number I can divide it on 7. Very good, Farah. The number is 14. Yes. The nearest number that I can divide it on 7 is 14. So I can round this number. I will write the estimation right here, girls. Okay? I will write the estimation here. So the nearest number is 14. So I will round 17.15 into 14. Okay? So if you divide 14 on 7, the answer will be what? The answer will be 2. Okay? So the estimation will help me to know the first digit in the quotient. So the first digit will be a ones digit or a whole number, and the number will be 2. So it will help me. Okay? Let's start the division. I told you, first thing, I will divide the whole number as we learned. So I will take 1. Can I divide it on 7? No, I can't. So what I have to do, I have to take the 7 with it. So it will be 17. Now 17 divided 7. How many 7 in 17? I think very easy, as Maria said. It will be 2. So 2 in the quotient, in the ones digit. Okay? Now what I have to do, I have to multiply. So I will use the same steps or the same strategy that I learned in division. Okay? So 17 divided 7. How many 7s in 17? It's 2 7s in 17. Okay? Now 2 multiply 7. 2 multiply 7 equals 14. Thank you, girls. So I will write 14 after the 17. Then the step is subtraction. So I will subtract between 17 and 14. 7 minus 4 equals 3. Right? 1 minus 1 equals 0. Okay. Now I will move to, look what I have after 17. I have the decimal point, and I told you, when I want to divide here a decimal number on a whole number, I have to put the decimal point in the quotient over the decimal point in the divided. That's mean, look, I have the decimal point right here, so I have to put it here over it, okay, in the quotient. And then I will continue. What I have to do, I have to take the 1 and put it next to the 3. So it will be what? It will be 31, right? Now, 31, I will continue the division. Okay, 31 divided 7. Okay, 31 divided 7. What is the number that I will multiply it with 7? It will give me closest or closer answer or closer number to 31. Okay, thank you, girls. That's right. The closer number is 4. 4, because 4 multiply 7 equals what? 4 multiply 7 equals 28. Thank you. So I will write 4 in the here tenths, okay? In the tenths digit. Now I will multiply. Yes, I have WhatsApp, dear. I will send you a message on the group to know my number, okay? Now 4 multiply 7 equals 28. So I will write it here, 28. Okay, I will write it again, I'm sorry. Then I will subtract, okay? Subtract. Now 1 minus 8, I can't, so I will borrow from the 3. This will be 2. Very easy. And I will take this 1 and put it next to the 1. It will be 11. I will write it here, girls. So it will be 11. Now 11 minus 8 equals what? 11 minus 8 equals 3. Thank you. Equals 3. That's right. Now 2 minus 2 equals 0. Now after that I have another digit, the hundredths. Now I will take this 5 and put it next to the 3. So it will be 35. Very easy. 35 divided 7. What is the number that I will multiply it with 7? The answer will be 35. Excellent. That's right. It will be 5. 5 multiplied 7 equals 35. So I will write it here in the hundreds. 5 multiplied 7 equals 35. Then I will subtract. So the answer will be what? Or the remainder right here will be what? Will be 0. Thank you. So this is the second here, number 2. The exercise number 2. So look, the quotient is close to the estimation. Now let's move to number 3. Number 3, I want to divide 100. I have to divide 1.68 what? Thousandths, right? Divided on 4. So how I will divide it? Okay, first thing I have to estimate the answer. Why I want to estimate the answer? Because I want to know the first digit in the quotient. Okay, I have to know the first digit in the quotient. So I have to here to estimate this dividend into the closest number I can divide it on 4. So what is the estimation? Okay, look girls, here I have 1.78 thousandths. So I can round it into 2 because I can divide it 2 on 4. Okay, so the estimation right here, because the dividend is so little or so small, I can divide it on 4. So I will round this into the nearest whole, which is 1. Okay, which is 1. The nearest whole to this dividend is 1. And now I want to divide this one on 4. Okay, so look, when you want to divide 1 on 4, the dividend is smaller than the divisor. That's mean the quotient or the answer will be what? The quotient or the answer will be a decimal number. So the estimation also here will be a decimal number. Why? Because I have a small dividend. The dividend will be, or the dividend or the estimation for the dividend will be smaller than the divisor. So 1 divided 4. If you want to divide 1 on 4, you can use the leader. Or, sorry, I will write it again for you. Or you can write it as a fraction. Okay? So, 1 divided 4. Can I divide 1 on 4? Okay, 1 divided 4. If you write it as a fraction, it will be 1. Okay, just 1 minute. You can divide it 1 on 4 and write it as a fraction. Okay, it will help you to estimate the answer. Okay, so 1 over 4. You know this fraction is equal what? I think you took it before, right? You took it before. 1 over 4 is a 0.25, right? Or you can find the answer by using the leader right here. So how I will do that? Okay, I will do that. Look, I can divide it 1 here in the ones digit on 4. So the value of the ones will be 0. Because I can divide it 1 on 4. Okay? So what I have to do, I have to put 0 in the ones digit. And if you multiply 0 with the 4, the answer will be 0. Then you will subtract as you learned. And 1 minus 0 equals 1. Okay? But I know any whole number I can write it as a decimal number, right? Because look, 1, if you put a decimal point, the digit after the decimal point, which is the tenths and the hundredths and the thousandths, will be zeros, right? So I will use this strategy to divide this 1 on 4. Okay? So if you can't here divide the whole number, you will take this decimal point and write it in the quotient up over the decimal point in the dividend. Okay? Then you will take the 0 here in the 10th digit and write it here. So the number will be 10. Okay? Now, can I divide it 10 on 4? Can I? Yes, I can. 10 divided 4 equals what? How many 4s in the 10? I think 2, right? I have 2 4s. So 2 the multiply 4 equals 8. So I will write it here. It will be 8. Now I will subtract. Okay? Now I will subtract. 10 minus 8 equals 10 minus 8 equals 2. Okay. So this will be 2. Now I will take the another 0 to continue. I will take this 0 and write it here. Now 20 divided 4. Can I divide it? Yes. 20 divided 4 equals what? What is the number? I will multiply it with 4. The answer will be 20. Thank you, Tolene. That's right. It will be 5. So I will write it in the hundreds. Now 5 multiply 4. Okay, girls, I will continue right here. I will continue here the number. So I will write it again, 20. And when we multiply 5 with 4, the answer will be also 20. Okay? So if you subtract the number, the remainder will be 0. So the estimation right here, or if you estimate this number, the quotient will be close to this number, 0.25 hundredths. Okay? This is how I will find the estimation. Okay, if you don't understand it, please type in the chat box to repeat it again for you, because this idea very important. If you want to repeat it again, please type okay, Farah. Okay, I will repeat. Girls, I want to round this number, but this number is smaller than the divisor. Okay, because 1.78,000 is smaller than 4. So if you round this number or divide it into the nearest whole, the nearest whole will be 1. Okay? I can't here round this number into 4, because 4 is too far from the 1. So the nearest whole is 1. So here I will divide 1 on 4. How I will divide 1 on 4, and 1 is smaller than the divisor? Okay, the way or the strategy that you have to write this 1 as a decimal number. So you know, any whole number, I can write it as a decimal number, and the digit after the decimal point will be 0. Okay, the digit after the decimal point will be 0. Okay, so I will use those digits to divide this number. Okay, now I will divide, or when I want to divide the whole number or the ones number, the value for this number is 0, or the 1 will be 0, because I can divide it 1 on 4. Okay, so what I have to do, I have to take the 0 after the digit or the decimal point in the 10th digit. But before I will take it next to the 1, I have to put the decimal point over the decimal point in the dividend. So I have to put it in the quotient over or up the decimal point in the dividend. Then I will take the 0 in the 10th digit and put it next to the 1, so it will be 10. Now I can divide 10 on 4. Yes, I can. I can divide it. How many 4s in 10? 2 4s, right? So I will put 2 in the 10th digit, and then I will multiply. 2 multiply 4 equals 8. I will subtract, as I said, 10 minus 8 equals 2. Look, I have another 0. I will take it and put it next to the 2, so it will be 20. Now I can divide the 20 on 4. Yes, I can, because 5 multiply 4 equals 20. So it will be 5 in hundredths. Okay, 5 multiply 4 equals 20. Then I will subtract, so the remainder will be 0. So the estimation right here is 0.25 hundredths. Now I will start my division. So girls, I will erase this. Yes, question 3, Tolene. Yes, dear. Now I will estimate, or I will find, the division. Let's start. As we said, the estimation will help me to know the first digit in the quotient. So look, the first digit in the quotient will be 0, because look, when I want to divide 1 divided 4 equals what? Equals 0, right? Because I can divide 1 on 4, so the value of the ones will be 0. 0 multiply 4 equals 0, and if you subtract, the answer will be what? Here will be 1. Now after the 1, I have the decimal point. So I told you, the decimal point, I will take it up and put it in the quotient in the same position. Then what I have to do, I will take the 0 in the 10th digit and put it next to the 1. Then I will divide. 10 divided 4 equals what? How many 4s in the 10? Okay, as we said here, I have 2. 2 in the 10th digit. So put 2, and then I will multiply 2 with 4. 2 multiply 4 equals 8. Okay. Now, I will subtract. Okay. 10 minus 8 equals what? Equals 2. Okay. Now I will continue. I will take the 6 and put it next to the 2. So it will be 26. Okay, I'll write it again. 26. 26 divided 4. What is the number that I will multiply it with 4? It will give me the closest answer to 26. What is the number? Where are you, girls? What is the number that I will multiply it with 4? Okay, Lara, you give me the final answer. You give me the answer. But I want the number. The number is 6, right? Your answer is correct. The number is 6. Okay, right. So, if you multiply 6 with 4, the answer will be 24. Okay, now I will subtract the same steps. 6 minus 4 equals 2. 2 minus 2 equals 0. Okay, now I will take the 8. I have another digit here, the thousandths. So I will take the 8 and put it next to the 2. 28 divided 4. What is the number? I will multiply it with 4. The answer will be 28. Thank you, Lina. Thank you, Lara. That's right. That's right. It will be 7. 7 multiply 4 equals 28. Then I will subtract. So the remainder will be 0. And the final answer is 0.2 or 267 thousandths. Okay? It's close to 0.25 hundredths. Okay? Now let's continue. Okay, I will erase this, girls. I will erase this. Okay? Now we will continue. I want to multiply right here 60 and 84 hundredths. Okay, on 12. First I have to estimate the answer. If you round this number into the nearest or the closest number, I can divide it on 12. What is the closest answer I can divide it on 12? What is it? What is the closest whole I can divide it on 12? I think if you round this number 60.84 thousand hundredths into the nearest whole, it will be 60, right? So you can divide 60 on 12. You can try on white paper. Divide 60 on 12. It will give you a quotient equal 5, right? Excellent. Thank you, Mariam. That's right. So 60 divided 12 equals 5. So the first digit in the quotient will be 5. So this estimation will help me. Now let's start. 60 divided 12 equals what? Equals 5, as we said. So I will take 6 and 0 here. 60 divided 12 equals 5. So it will be 5 in the ones digit. Now 5 multiply 12 equals 5 multiply 12. You can do it on white paper like this. 5 multiply 2 equals 10. So I will put 0 here and 1 above the tens. 5 multiply 1 equals 5 plus 1 equals 6. So it will be 60. Okay, Lamar, which exercise you didn't understand it, please? This one, number 4? Number 4, Lamar? Number 3. Okay, I'll repeat it for you when we finish number 4. Okay? So this one will be 60. Okay? Then I will subtract. 60 minus 60 equals 0. Okay? Now, look, after the 60 I have the decimal point, and I have to take it up right here and put it in the quotient. So it will be right here. Then I will take the 8 and I will divide it. 8 divided 12. Can I divide 8 on 12? Can I? Can I divide 8 on 12? Where are you, girls? I can't divide it, right? So the value of this digit, or of that 10th digit, what it will be? What? It will be 0, right? Because the number is smaller than the divisor. So the value of the 10th digit will be 0. 0 multiplied 12 equals 0. Then, if you subtract, the number will be 8. Now I will regroup the number. I will take the 4 and put it next to the 8. So it will be 48. Oh, sorry, 84. Now, 84 divided 12. How many 12 in 84? How many 12s in 84? Okay. Now, to know, I have to try right here. I have to try. Yes, thank you, Laura. That's right. It's 7. So you can try here. The number will be between 5, 6, and 7. But I can try with 7 because 7 multiplied 2 equals what? 7 multiplied 2 equals 14. So the first digit in the ones will be 4. Okay? That's how I will know it will be 7. Okay, girls? So you can try 12 multiply 7. Focus with me, girls. Okay? 7 multiplied 2 equals 14. So I put 4 here and 1 above the 10. 7 multiply 1 equals 7 plus 1 equals 8. So it will be 84, the same number. Now, subtract. So the remainder will be what? Will be 0. So look, the answer or the quotient is what? Is 5.7 what? 700. Okay? So it's close to the 5. That means my answer is correct. Okay? Now, I will continue with number 5. Okay, here I want to divide 18 and 42 thousandths on 6. Okay, let's find the estimation first. I will write it here down. So if you round this number into the nearest whole, I can divide it on 6. It's easy for you because the nearest whole is 18, right? And I can divide 18 on 6 because 18 divided 6 equals what? 18 divided 6 equals what? Equals 3, right? Because 3 multiplied 6 equals 18. Okay? So the first digit in the quotient will be 3. Yes, Asma. Asma, you asked me about number 3, about the quotient. Okay, it's 0.2. This is a 6, okay? Now it's clear for you. Now I will continue right here and divide this number. Let's divide the number. 18 point, okay, I'll write it again for you. And 42 thousandths on 6. Now 18 divided 6. Okay, Maria, you asked me about number 4, how I will divide 16 on 12. Okay, so look, you have to know 16 divided 12. Okay, you will know the answer. You can divide it as we learned. You can use the leader like this. 16 divided 12. Okay, or you can here know it from which number I will multiply it with 2, the ones will be 0. Which number I will multiply it with 2, the ones will be 0. If you multiply 5 with 2, it will be 10, right? So the ones here 0. This is how you will know it, okay? Now let's continue with number 5. Now 18 divided 6, very easy. Which number I will multiply it with 6? It will be 18. I think it's 3 in the ones digit. So 3 multiply 6 equals 18. So I write it here. Okay, Lamar, you asked me about the answer. Your answer is close, but not the correct answer. There is something wrong, okay? Now, 18 minus 18 equals 0. Now, look, after that I have the decimal point and I have to put it in the quotient up, okay? I will take it up. Now I will take the 0 here. Can I divide it 0 on 6? Can I? I can't, right? 0, I can't divide it on 6. So what I have to do, I have to put 0 in this digit, okay? The value of the digit here, the 10th digit, will be 0. So I will put 0 in the 10th digit, then I will multiply. 0 multiplies 6 equals 0. Then I will subtract. So the answer will be 0 also. What I have to do, I have to take the 4 and put it next to the 0. So it will be 4 divided 6. Can I divide it 4 on 6? Can I? I can't also, because 4 less than 6, less than the divisor. So I will put another 0 in the hundredths. Now 0 multiplies 6 equals 0. And then I will subtract. So the answer will be 4. What I have to do, I have to take the 2. Yes, Farah, your answer is correct. Now 42 divided 6. Which number I will multiply it with 6? The answer will be 42 from the multiplication table. It will be 7. Thank you, Lena. It will be 7. 7 multiplies 6 equals 42. Then if you subtract, okay, I will erase the estimation. So the remainder will be what? Will be 0. Okay? So what is the answer? 3 and 7 thousandths. Okay? Now, someone of you told me to repeat or asked me to repeat number 3. I will repeat it again. Okay? I want to divide 1.68 thousandths on 4. Okay, so I have to start with the 1. Can I divide 1 on 4? Can I divide 1 on 4? So I can't. So the value of this digit will be 0. Okay? Okay, girls, I know the period is finished, but you have anything about after it? Okay? I want to continue. It's okay for you? I know, but I can't continue to solve more exercises. Okay, you don't have anything after math, right? So let's continue to solve another exercises for you. Now, I want to divide this number. Now, the value of this digit will be 0. Now, I will take the another digit and it will be 10. 10 divided 4 equals, or 10 divided 4 equals 2. Because 2 multiply 4 equals 8. So I will put 8 and then I will subtract between 10 and 8. So it will be 20, or it will be 2. 10 minus 8 equals 2. Then I will take 6 and put it next to the 2. It will be 26. Okay? 26 divided 4 equals 6. Because 6 multiplied 4 equals 24. Then I will subtract. It will be 2. And I will take 8. 28 divided 4, which number I will multiply it with 4? The answer will be 28. It will be 7. Now we will move to exercise 6. Okay? Let's move to exercise 6. I want to divide 21.24 hundredths on 6. Let's find the answer. Okay. Now, .24 divided on 6. Let's round this number into the nearest number that I can divide it on 6. What? Yes, Lara, that's right. The nearest number is 24. And 24 divided 6 equals what? 24 divided 6 equals 4, right? So I will start the division. 21 divided 6. Which number I will multiply it with 6? The answer will be close to 21. I think I can use 4 here. Why? Because 4 multiplied 6 equals 24, and 24 larger than 21. So I can subtract it from 21 right here. So I will use 3. I will use 3. 3 multiplied 6 equals 18. That's right. Thank you, girls. Equals 18. Now I will subtract 21 minus 18 equals what? 1 minus 8, I can't. I have to borrow from the 2. It will be 1, and this will be 11. 11 minus 8 equals what? Equals 3. And 1 minus 1 equals 0. Now I will continue. After that I have what? I have point, the decimal point. The decimal point, I will take it and put it in the quotient. Okay, girls, I know the period is finished, but I want to continue the exercises. Just 10 minutes, okay? Girls, just 10 minutes. Please be patient with me to continue the exercises. Okay? So, I will take the 2 after that and put it next to the 3. It will be 32. 32 divided 6. Which number I will multiply it with 6? The answer will be close to 32. I think it will be 5, right? Because 5 multiply 6 equals what? Equals 30. 5 multiply 6 equals 30. Now, 2 minus 0 equals 2. 3 minus 3 equals 0. Now I will take the 4. 24 divided 6 equals what? Which number I will multiply it with 6 equals 24? It will be 4. Now 4 multiplied 6 equals 24. So look, the answer is what? The answer is 3.54 hundredths. Okay, this is the quotient, and it's close to 4, to the estimation. Now let's find the answer for number 7. Okay, number 7. Just 5 minutes, girls. Okay, be patient, please. Now 28. Just this is the last one. Okay, this is the last one, number 7. Number 7, girls. Now 28.63 divided on 7. Now if you round this number into the nearest number, I want to divide it on 7. The nearest number is 28, right? Now 28 divided 7 equals what? Equals 28 divided 7 equals, which number I will multiply it with 7? The answer will be 28. It will be 4. Okay, now (28) divided 7, girls, just this is the last one. Okay, we will finish it and we will finish the session. Be patient, please. Now 28 divided 7 equals what? Which number I will multiply it with 7? The answer will be 28. It will be 4. Okay, 4 multiply 7 equal, it will be 28, and then you will subtract. Okay, now 8 minus 8 equals 0. 2 minus 2 equals 0. Then I will take the decimal point up and I will take the 6. 6 divided 7. Can I divide it 6 on 7? Okay, I can't. So the value of the 10th digit will be 0. Okay, now 0 multiply 7 equals 0. So I will subtract and take the 3. Okay, I will take the 3. Now 63 divided 7. Can I divide it 63 on 7? Yes. What is the number that I will multiply it with 7? The answer will be 63. You have to think about the multiplication table. The number will be 9. Now 9 multiply 7 equals what? Equals 63. Okay, so this is the quotient is 4.9 hundredths. Okay, so we will finish our period. Okay, girls.